I was working for a little bit, relying on mates. I have a few mates that are Sparky, so I was relying on mates to give me that work as a subcontractor. So calling mates up on a Sunday asking for work was a bit tedious, and it didn't sit well with me. Relying on other people to work, I'm not used to that. So I looked at my situation and the amount of money I had and what I could do, and yeah, franchise was an option. I had a few options of franchises and decided to go with gyms. It was the best option for me and my lifestyle. It was more the guarantee of work. A lot of other franchises couldn't guarantee me work. They basically said you get a van, you get this, you pay this amount, and then there was no solid proof. But when I went to gyms, he gave me people's numbers. I was able to call other Sparkies, ask them how much turnover they had, how much regular work they had, and it was just a much easier way in.
And the other systems didn't give you that access?
No, they didn't give me any access. It was basically, this is it. You got to pay this much and you get this and that, and there's no guarantee of how much you make or anything. So business was great. The first week I started with gyms. Of that week I worked 3-4 days. The next week I was flying. I was off and running, and for 3 years, I've just been flat out every day. Sometimes working 6 days, sometimes working 4. It's just up to me. Yeah, training was fun. A lot of information, but it was easy enough to get through, and it was good. Yeah, they're good bunch of guys. We regularly talk. We've got a WhatsApp group, so we're always asking questions, and people are always answering and helping each other out. So there's a good support system. And then we've got Miles, who's a bit of a guru in electrical, so we can call him about regs and different situations we've had where we're not sure about, and he can help us out with that. So overall it's good because we've got 2 blokes. We've got Cam and we've got Miles who can help us out. Cam's more of the franchise side of stuff, and Miles is more the technical side. And then the help we get from the call centre when we need them, it's not often, but yeah, we get help when we need from the call centre. I think it helps us a lot because I think a lot of customers choose gyms because it's a big company. They know that they're going to get the help they need, and if something does go wrong, they've got the backing of the big company. They're not going to get somebody that's going to rock up, do a half a job and leave, because we just can't do that, because we'll get nailed by a gym. So yeah, we're pretty good in that aspect. There's no running from us. The next 12 months, I've got a young daughter, so work-life balance, take days off when I need them, try spend more time with her and our family, and still operate the business to its capacity. I didn't realise subcontracting and getting told what to do every day, I didn't realise what that did for me mentally. It was difficult to take days off. Sometimes I'd call the boss and say I need a holiday for this, and he would say, no, we're too busy, we can't do that, and you're stuck. And it doesn't matter what you say. You could say, that's my annual leave, but then they get angry, and it's just a shit fight. Whereas if I wanted a day off tomorrow, I just don't work tomorrow. A little bit of confidence. It's a big step to start your own business. The money side of things was a thing, because we just bought a house, so it was a nerve-wracking time. I just lost my job. We had the mortgage to pay. The savings was depleting. It was like a bit of a what the hell am I going to do situation, and it's worked out.